Hi, Jeremy Peterson here with Vesta Real Estate in Ogden, Utah. I had an interesting experience this week where I went through a home that I sold to a client about 10 years ago when they were doing a renovation of the property. At that time, the property was bank owned and they were fixing it up to flip it. And this week I went through that home again after the home foreclosed a few months ago. And another investor, not my client, but an investor from Salt Lake, came in and renovated the house and prepared it for flipping again. And what I saw in there was pretty shocking compared to what we'd seen before when it was a finished product. And what I wanted to highlight today was basically some things to do and not to do in homes, particularly these older homes, when you're preparing it for market and trying to put its best face forward. Now, I know that Pinterest is popular and there's a lot of great trends, but there are certain design elements in some of these old homes that just can't be replicated, or at least done so with very easily or inexpensively. And so I wanted to highlight some of the things that I saw this week that may help you if you're looking to fix up your house and get it ready for sale, or you're thinking of flipping a house to put it on the market later. This may help save you some money and some grief and help the community all at the same time. So in this first picture, this is a picture from 2009, and you can see the wall coloring is, it's period. So those are the colors that were popular back in 2009. Not a big deal. You'll notice that in this house, which was built in the early 20th century, there's this really interesting original fireplace on the left-hand side there. It's got a really cool arch in it, and it's old, and it's made out of kind of a stone-type brick that was put together by a mason. So very nice fireplace. You'll also notice the wood windows. Those are divided panes and original glass in there. My client ended up putting a new front door in because the old front door was really bad, and he also installed the ceiling fan. So this was the house after they fixed it up. You'll also notice that the casings are stained grade and look really nice, and so are the baseboards. So this week we entered the property, and this is what we found in the living room. You'll notice that they whitewashed all the brick. They basically sprayed it with primer and paint, went right over the brick on that. Covered all the casings, all the stained grade casings. They painted white. They put a new front door in, new ceiling fan, and they also removed all the original wood windows and installed vinyl windows in the home. While the vinyl windows are more efficient, certainly they lack the character and architectural appeal of the divided pane windows. And to replicate the old divided pane windows is, especially if you're going to do it in wood, is not a cheap endeavor. And so unfortunately those windows are lost, and it may be quite a while before anyone comes along and tries to put them back in or restore them, if they know how to do it, because they won't know what was there in the house. So here's a picture of the dining room, which was just off the living room. This is again from 2009. You see the nice divided pane windows there, stained grade casings, and a light fixture. When we got there this week, this is what we found. Again, more vinyl windows and more whitewash. So in 2009, my client put in this custom kitchen. It was, stained grade and higher quality kitchen. He put granite countertops in and had some very nice dark finish faucets and fixtures to go in the kitchen space. And when we got to the kitchen this week, we found this white kitchen. The cabinets were all new, so that all the old cabinets had been ripped out, and they installed these new, fairly inexpensive cabinets, judging from the craftsmanship involved on the install and the way that they put their corners together on the crown and things. This was a fairly inexpensive kitchen to put in. Also, those countertops are not granite, but they are preformed Formica. So just inexpensive countertops with an inexpensive kitchen. Looks nice in a photograph, but you can definitely feel the quality when you open the cabinets. And so basically a lot of character and charm in this home was lost in an effort to make it look like something that you see on a cable TV show or something that you might see on Pinterest. Ironically, a lot of buyers that have more financial resources are looking for the older finishes. They're looking for the original aspects of these older homes. So food for thought for those of you out there flipping homes or making home improvements. Hopefully this gives you some ideas to think on, and that'll help you save some money in the long run and help you make more money as you're out there selling houses. Thanks for tuning in.